Welcome to Matarenda's Africa News Channel. Meet Zimbabwe's Vice President, General Constantino Chiwenga. Born in 1956, Chiwenga left school while in Form 3 to join the nationalist movements during the Second Chiwenga War against white minority rule in Rhodesia in 1973. He trained in Mozambique and Tanzania, where he adopted the nom de guerre Dominic Chinenge. The use of this war name was part of Chiwenga's identity during the Second Chiwenga and later became a provincial commander for the Masvingo, Gaza province. In 1978, he was promoted to the Zanele High Command as Deputy Political Commissar. Constantino Chiwenga played a significant role in the Gerilla War against white minority rule in Rhodesia, which later became Zimbabwe. This conflict, known as the Rhodesian Bush War, pitted African nationalist guerrilla organizations against the white minority government. The strategy employed by Zanele and Zipra focused on political mobilization and armed resistance. They conducted attacks on Rhodesian security forces and infrastructure, while also building support among the local population. This approach aimed to gradually wear down the Rhodesian government's control and legitimacy. After independence, Chiwenga joined the National Army. He became a brigadier in 1981 and was later promoted to Major General. In 2004, he became the commander of the Defense Forces. Chiwenga was crucial in ousting Robert Mugabe in November 2017, leading the military's Operation Restore Legacy. He outmaneuvered Mugabe's attempt to arrest him at the airport upon his return from China. Aware of the plot, he mobilized the military to resist any move against him. This marked the beginning of a larger military intervention as Chiwenga, backed by the army, called for the removal of corrupt elements within the government. This led to Zimbabwe's military coup in November 2017. The military, led by Chiwenga, took control of key government institutions, and on November 15, 2017, they placed Mugabe under house arrest. The military issued a statement saying they were not conducting a coup, but were targeting criminals around Mugabe. This action prompted Mugabe to step down after 37 years. Chiwenga's decisive intervention and his ability to quickly gain the military's support were crucial in the removal of Mugabe. After Mugabe's resignation, Emmerson Mnangagwa, who had been Mugabe's vice president and was also aligned with the military, assumed the presidency. Chiwenga's role in Mugabe's ouster allowed him to position himself as one of the most powerful figures in post-Mugabe Zimbabwe. Chiwenga's leadership ensured that the Zimbabwean Defense Forces maintained significant influence over the country's politics. While the coup was framed as a correction of Mugabe's rule and corruption, it was also about ensuring that the military's influence in government remained strong. Chiwenga's support for Mnangagwa's presidency strengthened the armed forces' position within Zimbabwe's power structure. After Mnangagwa took office, Chiwenga was appointed Vice President of Zimbabwe in 2018. As Vice President, Chiwenga has played a prominent role in government, particularly in matters of security and foreign policy. His position has enabled him to shape Zimbabwe's policy direction, especially in relation to military and security issues. He has also been involved in efforts to revive Zimbabwe's struggling economy, though his record on this front has been mixed. Chiwenga has also been central in shaping Zimbabwe's relationship with regional bodies and international powers. His hardline stance against domestic opposition and his connection with the military have kept Zimbabwe's political system tightly controlled. His involvement in shaping the country's foreign policy has often been linked to a desire to reassert Zimbabwe's sovereignty while balancing relations with China, Russia, and regional allies. Chiwenga's tenure as vice president has also seen him take on roles in Zimbabwe's public health sector. Notably, he served as the Minister of Health and Childcare from 2019. During this time, Chiwenga faced significant challenges, particularly in dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic and the health system's ongoing struggles. General Constantino Chiwenga's role in Zimbabwe's political landscape spans both the liberation struggle and the post-independence era, with profound implications for the country's development. After Zimbabwe gained independence in 1980, Chiwenga's military experience translated into a prominent role in the Zimbabwean Defense Forces, ZDF. His leadership during the 2017 military intervention was pivotal in ending Robert Mugabe's nearly four-decade rule. While he presented himself as a protector of the country's sovereignty and a reformer, his role also solidified the military's central influence in Zimbabwe's politics. The military, through Chiwenga's strategic maneuvering, ensured its continued dominance in government, often at the expense of democratic development and economic reform. Chiwenga's influence ensures that the military retains a critical role in Zimbabwe's political and social fabric, shaping the future of the nation in ways that prioritize control and stability, but often at the expense of the democratic principles many Zimbabweans continue to seek. His legacy is a complex one of a liberation fighter who became a key player in a post-independence system that has, for many, fallen short of the democratic ideals fought for during the War of Liberation. Matarenda's Africa News Channel, subscribe, follow, share.